So this is the second tutorial to Psychedelic Frog. So let's begin. I'm going to use Quick Drip UV Resin from Resin Rockers. I'm obsessed with these products. As for resin, I'm going to use Istoyo 1:1 by volume. I will use the resin to add a small layer on its back to get a magnified effect. I used 20 ml of A and 20 ml of B. Make sure you mix your resin for a good 4 minutes and don't forget to scrape the sides. Whilst I leave the mixed resin to disperse any bubbles, I will add cabochon eyes to the sockets. You will need an 8 or a 7mm size cabochon. I'm going to use my Let's Resin Bonding UV and this torch to cure. Dab a small tiny amount of UV resin into the socket. Add the cabochon and give it a 10-second zap with your torch or UV lamp. Do both eye sockets using the same method. Be careful not to dislodge any of the eyes. Once you're happy with the eye placement, put it under your UV lamp to cure for a good 3 minutes. Now I will add the resin to the mould. Note, I just added a small amount, then leave it to cure till the next day. Here comes my favourite part, colours. So I'm using the dot method here, but you can use any pattern method you prefer. Make sure you cure it as you go along to avoid the resin from moving. To make smaller dots, I placed a bit of UV resin into a cup and used a dotting tool. Take your time and enjoy the process. Once you're happy with your design, give it a good 5-minute blast under a UV lamp to make sure it's completely cured. Next, I'm using black polyurethane resin from Artispray 1:1 by weight. This stuff has a very strong odour like paint thinner. Remember to always use protection and nitro gloves. I like to add each part into 2 cups, one for A and one for B. I do this with polyurethane because it cures very fast. Therefore, you have approximately 1 minute to stir and pour. This product is thin like water and it mixes in fast with no bubbles. Use a timer to help you keep track. Pour the liquid and let the magic begin. Make sure you get all the toes, but don't fuffle too long. Leave it for about an hour to cure. Time to demold. The frog is still pretty warm. It's always best you leave it for a few more hours after you demold. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I love it. It looks poisonous, yet it looks exciting. So, what do you think? Do you prefer this frog or the other frog?